going, right? These are good pictures of us, Zach.
Let me go grab my mic stand.
When the Lord gave you that smile, you turn it on like a light switch. Now in the dark I'm helpless. The start spark rub on my stick. Don't put me out, put me out, put me out, put me out. Oh, please don't leave. Oh, please don't leave. Well, I'm on fire. Don't put me out. Oh, please don't leave. Oh, please don't leave.
Lorenzo,
Well, I'm on fire.
I don't see it showing up on my Facebook.
Love them and leave them. Oh, that's what you do. You play a cold game. I'm just the same as those fools. Oh, baby, your heart is freezing. And that's why you're so cruel. Every man you play spend the rest of his days in ice cube. Oh, but please don't leave. Oh, please don't leave. Well, I'm on fire. Don't put me out, baby. Oh, please don't leave. Oh, please don't leave. Well, I'm on fire. Let's burn it down. We'll burn it down. We'll burn it down, baby. You got the rhythm, the style. Oh, you were given the world, and the Lord gave you that smile. You turn it on like a light switch. Now in the dark, I'm helpless. The start spark rub on my stick. Don't put me out, put me out, put me out, put me out. Oh, please don't leave. Oh, please don't leave. Well, I'm on fire. Don't put me out, baby. Please don't leave.
Check.
Oh, please.
This is just an intro.
Oh, I'm on fire. Let's burn it down, baby. Yeah.
Yes. Please like this and share this. And we will begin shortly.
Let's burn it down.
Check. Oh my goodness. Hi there. How you doing? Can we bring our friend Zack in too? Let's bring him into the picture.
Hey, what's up?
Zach?
Torio's here.
Buddy. Oh, Torio. Thanks for joining us, man. What's up, everybody? This is a show. This is a live show, and that's why there are sometimes issues. Did you know we were just actually streaming only to your page, Zach, for a moment?
Oh,
And not to
perfect.
mine at all. But then now we're finally streaming live to my page as well.
Oh, that's
So,
why people are showing up.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I got that. We got that mega fan base over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Zack Chapaloni.
Thank you. Hello. Oh my God.
Yes.
Numbers are climbing.
Are you impressed? Have you ever been?
I got a
on
huge draw, so
live
I just
stream
want
of
I
this
want to make sure
magnitude?
your internet doesn't crash from
Torio,
our.
good to meet you, buddy.
Good to meet you.
Can you hear
Actually-
Torio well? Let me take
Let's get you close on a mic there. You guys are used to sharing things, I'm guessing.
Oh, how about now? Probably way better.
It
Torio,
is.
talk.
What up?
Yo, dude, you missed sound check, bro.
I know. I feel terrible. I just got back to town. This is exciting, though.
That's so cool. This is so weird. I just saw you guys on the internet, like a few days ago, and now we're talking live.
Now we're best friends.
Now we're best friends. It's so cool. Weird. Totally weird.
The world's small.
Actually, so all right. So if you're watching from my page, these fellas here are comedians. They have a podcast as well called the Hesby Street Podcast, and I happened to catch a snippet of it. I think you guys posted a clip, and I was just scrolling through Facebook. I think I had a couple drinks or something like that, and I was just like looking for something to do, and I saw these fellas talking, and I was like, oh, let me hear how terrible their podcast is. So I clicked on it. Like, swear to God, of course, you know, so I clicked it expecting it to be garbage, and I was instantly into it. I was
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
I liked what you were talking about. I think you guys were talking about Torio moving to Italy or something,
Uh-huh.
something stupid like that. That's the type of shit I like. And so I instantly messaged Zach and asked him if he would come on my terrible show, and now you guys are here, so this is so fantastic.
It's great to combine two terrible shows.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Or like a Optimus Prime
Yep.
transform. No, what is it? The Power
Yep,
Rangers.
the Power Rangers,
Mhm.
Megazord.
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 We're like the left kneecap
You guys were
of
nerds.
you don't know Power Rangers?
Do you want to even get?
I'm the Mega Man guy.
I don't know Mega Man.
I played Mega Man
No, yeah, I don't
on
know.
the Nintendo. There's also you could do the two negatives make a positive analogy,
Well,
that's as far as I got in man.
Two lefts make a right?
Not
No, it's three lefts. Well, in some rural areas, it's just two lefts.
let's not even get into roundabouts. Those things are just
yeah. Fuck a roundabout.
Yeah.
Speaking of math, what
yeah.
so this is the first question I have written down for you guys.
Mm.
No, I'm just kidding. What level of school did you get to? Do you have degrees of any sort?
Yeah, I got a
High school?
dumb degree.
Okay,
I graduated college, but I would say high school. I like is my max.
PhD for me.
Yeah, right.
No, I just have the bachelor's, just the pointless bachelor's.
Yeah.
You have the bachelor's though.
Still paying for. Yep.
Yeah, that's most people.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, hold on. I'm not.
Oh.
First of all, I'm super pixelated. I have a PhD in looking fucking like Super Mario 1994.
You look great.
Thank you. So I graduated high school. I took some classes. I went to a community college here in the Bay Area, and actually I had a 3.7 for a semester, and I was like, well, proving my point.
You did it. Yeah. What do you have to
I'm
do?
out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you guys both have degrees,
Yeah.
and you're comedians.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how disappointed are your parents?
You first.
I mean, 10.
10
But
disappointed?
10 disappointed.
No, dude. Are you for
But
for
really only because I don't have kids. It has nothing to do with the comedy or the college degree. Yeah.
It's just the kids thing.
It's just if I popped out a kid, wouldn't care. She'd be like, chase your dumb dream.
One night stand, knock
just give
someone
me
up?
one kid and then chase your dumb dream. That's how my mom feels.
Does the kid have to be legit?
It has to be a real kid.
No, I know, but like doesn't have to be out of
Like
marriage.
not made of wood?
Oh no, it doesn't have to be out of marriage. Yeah. As long as it's a human baby
Whoa.
that she can look at once a month in real life, I think that'd do it for her.
That's a reasonable bar.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about it.
Now, I know your name is Torio, which sounds Italian, but
It is.
that kind of level of kid pressure sounds more of like the Jewish culture.
Well, Italians want that too.
She's 100% Italian, my mom, and she just wants more Italians. That's how
Speaking
what
of
she wants.
speaking of Italian, we have Lucy Maldonado. That actually doesn't. I don't know what Lucy is.
Maldonado. What is that?
Maldonado. That sounds maybe Spanish, but her name's Lucia, I believe, her full name. And Corey says, "What's up?" Hey, Corey. It's always nice to say hi to the people that are watching. Do us a
Hell
favor,
yeah.
please like and share this live stream because that's the only way other people will see it. We don't have a crazy amount prepared, as you can tell. We're kind of just winging it. But so, anyways, Torio, back to you.
Yes.
Your degree that is not disappointing.
We're sorry to interrupt. We're sitting looking out my window for natural light, and my window unfortunately is faced towards where the neighbors walk out of their stairs. Every apartment, so everyone walks out, looks directly into my eyes, and I got a nod while I'm working at my desk.
No, it really.
Yeah,
You guys are in LA, right?
yeah, North Hollywood. Yeah,
Lucy's
But you know
Mexican.
what? Our neighbors are all very charming.
they're nice.
Yeah.
Lucia.
The thing is, they're beautiful. That's the problem. They're all beautiful, and so like
You're,
I think
you're from the Bay.
I'm from the Bay. Yeah. If the neighbors weren't,
It looks
I think if they were less attractive, I would feel comfortable like sitting in this creepy. But they're like probably used to getting gawked at, and now I'm just facing. There's no else.
Like
I can't put my desk anywhere.
So I've done a little bit of internet stalking just because I feel like that's part of my job. If I'm gonna have you
Okay.
guys on, I got to look at some stuff. So I understand that you are in a full-time relationship and it's not with Torio.
I'm married. Yes.
You're a married man.
Yes.
So we're talking about all kinds of attractive people, but describe the neighbor that just walked out. What does she look?
Well, they're all like dancers and
Oh,
models.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they look like dancers and models. They're really nice.
That's cool.
But also they happen to look into our window every time they walk by. So it's a sort of like,
But you know
you
what?
know,
though?
okay, you ever walking down the street and you see something, you're like, and you kind of both lock eyes and you're like, hey,
You give them the
that's
half
every
wave,
moment
like-
from
like your
inside our
hand doesn't-
house looking
like
out.
your- Is this where you do your live streams or your podcast from as well?
We do our podcast from the living room by a window, but we face each other so we don't have to look.
Well, here's the thing: is these days nobody knows, how big or not you may be. So the dancers are probably walking by going, "These motherfuckers across the street, they got this podcast. I don't know how big it is, but it's probably huge."
I wonder if they think we're legit.
I feel like they know we are. Even if we get to legit status, I feel like they'll always know us as not legit.
Yeah.
There's just something about the way they look at us.
Well, I think
It's like,
being
what
a
are you guys doing your skits again? You
Exactly.
guys doing your skits? Cool.
Comedian is
You guys do
silly.
this,
It's a stupid hobby until you're a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no like
Yeah.
in between. Like, whereas a musician, you're like, you're cool, you're sexy, and it's
I
like
don't know, dude.
you can just sit down and strum and sing. Like your art is actual art.
Okay,
whereas we're like-
okay.
Art smell funny. Hey, I'm just
Yeah,
working
huh?
away here.
No, I totally see. Yeah, you're right. It's you got the comedy is like that's really what you do, and then you have the Dave Chappelle. It's like you're a modern day philosopher essentially.
Yes.
And musician, it's like, oh, you're an artist, and then you're a 34-year-old guy who just won't let the dream go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yes.
there's like some. I feel like there's more of a freshness date on music as a.
Mhm.
But that's bullshit though. That's not true. That's not
Well-
true at all. Like there are people that make it in all kinds of entertainment.
Yes.
No, it's definitely not true, but there's still that image.
I can tell I haven't, made it, but I mean, a lot of reasons. But if I have a show and I have a good set, and someone goes, "Hey, man, keep going." It's like, I know you're not there, but I support you.
I like that. You should try this for real. You
Oh,
should think about.
dude.
You should think about going like full time.
You know,
Maybe I will.
that's
Maybe
actually
I
a good compliment though.
It is.
I've-
It's like you mean well.
I mean well, but you're like okay.
Yeah,
I get
the
You know
compliment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I forget what I was gonna say. Whatever. I get all kinds of backhanded compliments. Oh, you're pretty good, man. Like that kind of thing. Oh, you're pretty good. Thank you. Or oh, I'm your first fan. I've been doing this for 10 years. Like, I'm your first fan. Don't forget it. You ever heard that one?
Yeah.
I'm your biggest fan.
All right. Speaking of, okay, so I'm gonna play a song just so I don't piss off everybody that watches my show, all 4 people. Yeah, do me a favor though, if you're watching, please like and share this. It will help people to view it.
Oh, Phil's clowning your audio setup.
My audio setup,
Phil.
I can't see.
Phil says, I'm noticing a trend with these weekly Sam shows. Sam, volume low and muffled, and the guests are loud and clear. Tech support team, get on it, please. LOL.
Your volume up.
Check. How's that?
Wait, let's do this.
Let's. You know what, Phil? Hey, Phil. This is for you, buddy. All right, give me some good audio. Damn it.
Crank it.
All right, I'm gonna play a song. I figured I'd try to play one of my like funnier songs.
Oh.
I try to be serious sometimes, but here's Yeah, she wants to party, go out and dance, can drink more liquor than any man. Some girls at dinner hardly take a bite. My girl ain't shy with her appetite, yeah. Call me old-fashioned, whatever happened to treating a lady like a lady should be treated? Holding the door, taking a check that I can't afford, so I don't know why the heck they say love don't cost a thing, 'cause I don't know what they mean. Don't know what they mean when they say love don't cost a thing, when I'm constantly spending. Don't tell me love don't cost a thing. Oh no. Love you too, Phil. Dick. She's an angel, heaven sent. I took her out instead of paying the rent. I got evicted, slept in my car until I sold it so we could go to the bar. Call me old-fashioned, whatever happened to treating a lady like a lady should be treated. Spent all my money and now I'm in debt. I love you, honey, but I ain't got nothing left. But they say love don't cost a thing, but I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean. And they say love don't cost a thing when I'm constantly spending. Don't tell me love don't cost a thing. Don't get me wrong, oh, I can't complain. I'm more than happy to make it rain. Pay any price for the smile on your face. Oh, bum, 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 bum. But I never want to hear them say love don't cost a thing, 'cause I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean when they say love don't cost a thing when I'm constantly spending. Don't tell me love don't cost a thing. Oh no, 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 no. Don't tell me love don't cost a thing.
Woo!
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was really good. Damn, I want to sing. dude.
You're not exactly my demographic. I wouldn't say. Like,
What
if I
is? You don't like dashingly handsome, successful podcast hosts?
No. That's what I like. I'm your demographic.
I see.
I don't think you're my demographic.
Women? What is it?
Yeah, what is your demographic?
It's a largely female audience.
Nice.
Largely female audience for
We
sure.
could go to those shows.
Dude.
What was that?
Yeah, we should hang out there and just be like, hey, how are you? We were on
Right,
the,
so-
Sam.
We know Sam.
Okay,
We know
No
Sam.
big deal.
We're here with Sam.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Okay.
Are you guys Joe Rogan fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
You can say, look, he's not going to hear this.
he's not. Oh, then no.
Oh, then dude,
be
I'd
honest.
kick his ass if I saw him in the street.
Dude,
I don't even think he can fight, dude.
bro, I think it's all fake. Honestly.
He's all right.
Fake.
He crushes it for his crowd.
Yeah. And I've definitely
right.
seen some clips that I love and
And
listen
goes some cool places.
to
You
episodes.
guys
that
are so I feel like you guys are actually worried that Joe Rogan might hear.
No. I genuinely like. It's a stereotype. I feel like people that like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it's
he's
also
so
like,
big.
he's
I
so
do.
successful. Like, who am I to be like, not for me?
Yeah, totally.
Okay,
But I
but
don't
then again,
really watch
okay.
his stand-up, but
Yeah, I don't.
I understand that I like UFC. He's a great commentator.
Absolutely. Well, but here's the second half of this question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So speaking of demographics and crowds, you've got Joe Rogan, Bro Rogan on the one side, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got Chris D'Elia, who is like, yeah, I like Chris D'Elia too, but my girlfriend likes him just like a little bit more than I do. Do you know what I'm saying?
As long as your girlfriend's of age.
Dude.
Rough
and then
time for Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
rough time, dude. He did the best job of. He did the best job ever of just like ducking out of the media, though. I haven't heard a peep.
Yeah, his publicity team is.
That's a good point.
He's in a bunker somewhere.
Yeah, I think I was saying I think if you're gonna get Me Too, now's the time with everything else going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of the.
Well, I don't know what that is.
I think Me Too is like you take advantage of women sexually to give them an opportunity. But like
What
this is like underage women.
I would have thought it fell under the Me Too umbrella, but I have a lot.
Maybe
of
it is Me Too.
I understand.
I-
that.
Do you know what? Okay, I think it is. It's it's definitely along the same lines. But I don't actually know enough about it. I don't really know like where. Like,
well, there are three men here. We can get to the bottom of this. I'm
we
sure
can get to the bottom of this. All right. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so are we talking?
Solve everything.
So is it at the point where it's like whatever he did was You know what? I'm actually scared to talk about this.
We can move on.
Well, it's gonna be like that's the thing too. Is like since nothing's going on, there's no comedy shows, there's no TV shows. We don't know how canceled he is.
Yeah, right.
Right?
He
Like,
just
aren't
canceled. He
opportunities.
canceled his damn self.
yeah, it's like well, the world's canceled. So
Comedy's
until it
canceled.
reopens, we don't know what's that. But I think he lost his reps, so that's bad.
Mhm.
He lost his reputation.
His
No, like
agency
representation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't Louis though too? Didn't
I don't-
Louis
I don't
lose
think-
everybody?
Maybe Louis got. I don't know.
I'm sure he did because
There-
FX dropped him, so I'm sure his agency.
I think he has the same manager.
The managers.
Yeah.
He said something funny. I heard. I didn't hear him say it, but it was something along when he came back to like start doing stand up again. He's like, well, one thing I've learned through this whole thing is don't jack off in front of anybody, even if they say yes.
Yeah.
Zach's still trying to learn that.
Yeah, I know. This house is too small for me.
Yeah.
I need my own wing where I could just jerk off and not worry about running into people. I got
That's
the
the thing,
window
though.
here. The model's walking by. It's a fucking trap.
Minefield.
How much of your stand up would you say is based in reality? And like, are you guys, I'm actually I would call myself a big stand up fan. I'm actually a bigger fan of podcasts, but which like it kind of encompasses that whole world.
Right.
Yeah.
How much of your life do you actually share, would you say, in your podcast or on your, or in your stand up? Like,
I'd say most of it. I mean, there's
Most
a few
of it.
things I won't. I mean, there might be things I don't try to talk about, but if someone brings it up, I'll talk about it on the podcast. Most of my stand-up's true.
Mhm.
You know, you exaggerate a little bit.
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
but it all stems in truth.
I take like, for me, I'll take like a real thing that happened that's not even that funny or that I'm not that connected to, but like then I start writing from there and it becomes this made up kind of joke. So like
Gotcha.
I'll have jokes about my wife that don't offend her because she's
it's
like,
not
yeah,
exactly like,
yeah, like that didn't really happen. Like maybe I said something that sounded like that made him take a joke there in his head.
Dude,
But
I'm
I'm not just like airing out people's laundry.
All of my jokes about your wife, she
Whoa.
does take a,
Oh my god!
100% true.
I got to start listening to your
Yeah.
comedy.
yeah, you got to stop leaving early.
By the way, speaking of your comedy, and I want to show a clip actually of Zach. I've got a clip of yours that we're going to show, and I want to make sure that we do say hi to the people that are watching. We are streaming live to y'all's Facebook as well, or at least Zach's. We didn't do Torio's because we didn't know he was going to be here.
Oh
yet.
yeah,
But so Paula and everybody watching, I see the comments coming in and out, but we're trying to keep this conversation going and have a good time. Definitely, we do see the comments, and we're happy that you're watching, and we hope you enjoy it. And so we've got a clip. Do you guys see? I can't even see as many comments as you guys can.
let me tell you what the comments are.
Just make some awesome ones up.
Well, I think it's since since we got into the Dalia stuff. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger from Lucy. And then Paula with that took a left turn, laughed my ass off. So that's laughing.
Okay,
my
that's-
ass off.
Yeah.
LMAO.
That's better than I thought it would. be.
Yeah,
It's
funny.
pronounced Lamau, I'm pretty
Lamau.
Is that
I feel
I
yeah.
that Portuguese, or-
I feel racist saying it, so I'm not sure where anything can be funny. It's all in telling. It's all in the telling.
It's all in the town. It's true.
That
And
is true.
speaking of, let's pull up a clip of
Okay.
Zach on stage.
Thank you so much for being here. This is the freest I get to be. I can't speak freely on social media anymore. I can't even speak freely at home anymore. Like, my wife is sick of the language that me and my friends use, and now there are words that we can't say at our place. Like, we can't say the word pussy. It's a gross word to her. She does not want to hear it. And we can't say the word bitch either in our home. Which is fair. Like, I'm not firing that from the hip when I get home. We're just doing bitch, you know? I know my role, but those are the rules. I can't say pussy or bitch. Anyone who comes over cannot say those two words, pussy or bitch. The good news is when my dad comes over now, he's got to call me either Zack or son.
Bring her back in. Well, that was pretty apropos.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Like with that joke,
I like-
it just started with like one day my wife was like, I'm not sure how I feel about the word pussy. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I
It's
don't
a
know.
good word though, dude.
And then I made that into like there's a rule, even though she doesn't make a rule. But then from there it made that joke up. My dad, he doesn't call me pussy or bitch.
Did we
So
lose
it is made up.
Torrio, by the way? I'm just curious.
Torrio left. Yeah, he's more important than me. He's already getting called up to the big leagues.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, he got invited to Letterman. David Letterman was watching and was like, hey, Torrio, I'd love to have a word.
Really? Okay, so I've got a question for you then, Zach.
Okay.
But you remember that good old game, Kill Fuck Mary?
Yeah. It was Mary Fuck Kill. It's like the Rochambeau rock paper
That's
scissors.
the thing is I can't remember what's the order.
I think it's Mary Fuck Kill. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Everybody's got it. So speaking of talk show hosts, who did you just say? You said
Letterman.
Letterman. Oh yeah, you said Letterman. All right. Ready?
Okay.
Fuck, Mary, kill, Mary, fuck, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Jimmy Kimmel, James Corden,
Okay.
Trevor Noah.
So I have to fuck one of them?
Mm-hmm. And marry one of them as well, and kill one of them.
Okay. Well, I guess. Yeesh. I guess I would. I'd probably fuck Jimmy Fallon.
He's not in there. I said,
Oh,
but now we
Kim-
know.
Oh, truth comes out. All right. Yeah, I've always kind of had a thing for Jimmy Fallon. Can we? Okay. Well, then you know what? I'd have to fuck Jimmy Kimmel. And then for
You got to kill one and marry one too, though, dude.
I know.
This game is not over.
I think okay. Who is it?
Are you conflicted because because
Well, I don't
you
want to
love
have
them
to
all
fuck
equally,
or kill anyone.
dude? But you got to do it because that's the game.
Okay.
And again, this is
Okay.
probably not going to get back to them. And
Okay,
if it did, I don't think that they would be mad at you.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Also, can we fix my pixelation while you're thinking about this? I'm
Okay.
so pixelated, dude.
So we have Kimmel, Corden, and Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah.
Okay, so I'm gonna kill Corden.
Yes.
And nothing personal. I just I got to kill someone, and then if I'm gonna fuck, I guess it'd be Trevor Noah.
He's the cutest.
He is very debonair, and then
Yeah.
I'd probably marry Jimmy Kimmel. He's got a marriage kind of vibe.
That is the right answer. Congratulations, you've won. That is
I
the
got
right
it.
answer. Yes, normally there aren't right answers in that game, but in this case there was, and that was it. So, congratulations.
All right.
Let me ask you some other. I did write down some notes, but
Well,
mostly
man.
we've just been kind of shooting from the hip because I figured that was
Yeah, I like the
that was
hip
kinda
shooting.
fun.
I like the hip
What's
shooting.
what's your podcast? I have not listened to the podcast except for the clips that I've seen online. Like what kind of stuff do you guys do? Is it kind of like this where it's a lot of just kind of rolling?
Yeah, I mean, we'll come at it with like some bits that we think are funny, and then we'll edit it so we cut out the ones that ended up not being funny.
Oh, good.
We don't want our audiences suffering through that.
Who
And
does
then
that? Like, you mean like my show? Who did the editing?
no. And then yeah, we'll kind of run with it. Sometimes, if I have something, or if Torrio has something that he wants to prepare me for. He'll do it beforehand. But for me, I like to just kind of spring it on them in the moment. I feel like that's when we get the best laughter.
Like, so you guys are doing it once a week, right?
Yeah.
What day do you do it on?
We go for Tuesday or Wednesday. It kind of varies throughout the week. We do a live Zoom stand-up comedy show every Thursday. And it's at 7 p.m. And it's from our house, and it's all the comedians that live here.
Oh,
and
so you guys just have a house full of comedians.
And my wife, yeah. So,
yeah.
And
So she is not a comedian.
She's funny, but no, she's not a comedian.
No. And if she was, would you say comedian? That used to be a thing.
Yeah, comedian. Yes, is what I go with.
Really?
No,
Like,
yeah, I don't
sounds
say
kinda more
comedian. Yeah. So yeah, we do the show in the living room every Thursday, and it's a fun time. Everyone's drinking. We do a thing where you buy shots for the comic if you want to make them drink during their set. And so,
dude, I know at least you're gonna get at least 3 people that are watching now to watch this next Thursday.
Yeah, it's a fun time. You guys should come out.
Where can they find it?
If you go to any of my Instagram, it's in my bio. But the name of the podcast is Hesby Street. And so the show, to get tickets, it's hesbystreet.eventbrite.com.
To the Thursday show as well.
Yes, to the Thursday show. hesbystreet.eventbrite.com for tickets. You can also just message me. I'm not too big.
I thought the Thursday live stream was called something else.
No, it's called, we just call it like, there is no name. It's like the Zoom show at Hesby Street, but we connected it with the podcast, since the people who host the podcast are the people who are on the show. It's me, Torio, and Emily Catalano. And sometimes Emily's boyfriend, who is a comedian, is in town staying here. Does
he also have an Italian name?
Kinda. Tony Zavala, but he's not Italian. It's like
kind of.
Well, he's Mexican.
That sounds really Italian, I do have to say.
I know. Well,
I can say it. I'm a paisan.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm
all Mexican names Italian.
Like the 20. I can say stuff about Italian.
Okay.
It's also, I think it's the last. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say.
Paula says, "Is your wife the straight man?" She's probably the goofiest out of all of us.
Do you want to do a trivia game with me? Are you down?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna play a song. I've been working on this new song.
Okay.
It's not out yet. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to not mess it up too bad. Dude, I'm cutting in and out so hard. I'm real pixely. Feel like crying, and I never cry. I think about dying, not gonna lie, but it's only because everything sucks. Don't call my dad, and I can't call my mom. I'm a grown man now. This one is on me and only me. So don't feel sorry, 'cause if I can't help myself, how can you help me? And I still pray to God, a lot like Santa Claus, about once a year, to an old man with a beard. I ask for what I want. It's selfish, but it's honest, and coming from me, well, that's an achievement. 'Cause if I can't help myself, how can you help me? Don't wanna kill, and I don't steal, but if I get desperate, maybe I will, yeah, maybe I could. But I don't wanna see. Thought I was rich once, thought I was poor, never been either, but I'm pretty sure, even if I was, oh, well, I gotta believe that if I can't help myself, how can you help me? And I still pray to God, a lot like Santa Claus, about once a year. Or when I have fears that I won't get what I want. It's selfish, but it's honest, and coming from me, I don't know what I need, but if I can't help myself, how can you help me? Am I at the point of praying again? It's been so long since communion. Drank some wine as a child there, but I'm not a kid. So give me tonic and gin, and I still pray to God, a lot like Santa Claus, about once a year, to an old man with a beard. I ask for what I want, blah, 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 coming from me. I don't know what I need,
Oh, and if I can't help myself, if I can't help myself, oh yeah, if I can't help myself, how could you help me?
Dude, you are so good. My God. I
Thanks,
know I'm not
brother.
your demographic, but holy shit.
Oh, thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
You're really good too, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Game recognized game. Like honestly, when I came across your stream, expecting to just be kind of like, because I'm trying to do that too, you know. And Lorenzo and I, yeah, I'm actually looking at the new monitor. It looks great. Thank you, Lorenzo. Yeah, so I love the podcast world. It's, you know, I'm a big fan. And then watching your guys's, I was like, wow, you're actually talented at what you're doing. And
Thanks.
so yeah, that's real cool.
Yeah, we met and neither of us could remember where. But
Yeah.
I have like a strange memory where I just remember things that weren't as, I don't know, significant. Like I don't remember important moments, but I'll be like, I've seen that guy at a 7-Eleven 5 years ago. You know, like a person on the street. Like things just stick in my memory.
Right. So we're friends we're friends on Facebook somehow, but we can't really remember how.
And
We
I
have some
want to
mutual
say,
friends.
I could be wrong, but when I met you, and I don't want to put you on blast, it could not be you. But were you missing a front tooth?
No, I have a friend that was missing a front tooth. I used to have a big gap, and not huge, but like I had a gap in my teeth.
Huh.
I got that smart or that Smile Direct Club though. That shit works.
Okay. Are you? Did you ever live in Marin County?
Nope.
Huh. All right.
I've lived in Alameda, Oakland, and San Francisco.
I think we might have. I feel like I met you at what's that place that's like on top of the hotel, that like bar, that like famous place downtown SF.
On top of the hotel, not the Marine Memorial.
No,
Not
it's like
top of the mark.
Starlight.
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 Yeah, I've only. Yeah, that's not like that. That's one of the only places I've been kicked out of.
I feel like maybe I met you that night, like before you got thrown out.
There's no way. That's not the.
I don't know
that is
why,
not the
but
way.
then again, I also think the person.
I was only there for like 5 minutes. I walked in. I had a hat on just like this.
Uh-huh.
The doorman said, "Please take your hat off," and I was like, "Yeah, sure." I took my hat off, and 5 minutes later, I forgot I was holding a hat. I ordered a drink. I put my hat back on. He's like, "All right, you're out," and I was like, "What the fuck?" So that's my
Yeah.
experience at Starlight. We do have a friend named Morgan J, and I know that.
Okay. Yeah.
When was the last time you performed in San Francisco?
It's been
Over here?
yeah, maybe over a year.
You think so? All
But
right.
I perform.
You know what
I perform at the Punchline in Cobb's, like
Hell yeah.
regularly there. So maybe we've met at a show.
Really?
That like Punchline's my
Oh,
home
dude.
club. That's where I started.
Really?
In San Francisco. Yeah,
No
It's
way,
like my
dude. Those are
favorite.
some
My favorite club in the world is San Francisco.
comedy takes the biggest balls, dude. I mean, I would say that I have definitely put myself out there in some uncomfortable situations. We might have met street performing because I used to street perform 5 days a week, like busking. You saw him on the wharf in SF. That's what Phil is saying. That could be if you're just like cruising around or maybe
That could be,
downtown.
yeah.
I used to perform downtown too. But
Yeah.
dude, to get up there and just be like, okay, there's a couple of things. Fuck. Okay. I like music because I like to play music.
Yeah.
Like it makes me feel good. It's cool. I like that other people like it. But part of the like, okay, now you get up on this stage and we're gonna look at you and go and entertain
Yeah.
us. Like that part kind of weirds me out a little bit, to be honest with you.
Dude. Yeah. And it sucks when that's the intro you get as a comedian. Like sometimes you do a show and they're like, all right, now we're gonna start comedy. Here's Zack. And you're like, come on, dude. Like get the
Pump
crowd
it up a
into
little
it.
bit.
Yeah, give me a head start here.
And now comedy by Zack.
Yeah, it's like so we're definitely on our own in that sense. Whereas you, it's like it's such an emanating kind of beautiful thing. Like you don't need an intro. You literally can be on the street and your music sets the mood already. You know, oh. Did I lose you?
Oh,
Oh, there we
jeez
go.
Louise. That just almost gave me a heart attack.
I was going to take over. I was just gonna be like, "What's up, everybody?" I'm deep
Yeah.
enough in my beer where I can just sail this ship now.
So when was the first time you got on stage to do some stand up?
See my memory. I think
Just give us a fake one. I mean,
20,
no, that's not true.
21.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you've been doing it.
Yeah, maybe like 12 years.
Um,
Well, when I started doing it, I would just go for like a couple of years. I would just kind of go try it and be like, "Whew, that was fun," but that was like really scary, and I don't think I want to go back for a while. Like
right.
I wasn't hooked and like going every night when I started because you suck. Like when you start, there's no way around it. You're bad. You might
You're gonna
have
be
people
bad.
laughing, but you're green. You need to build your act. So some people would want to go to the next show and go hit the road like 2 weeks into comedy, and I'm like, dude, we suck. Are you sure you want to show more people how bad we are?
Dude, that reminds me of something my uncle told me. Like, so when I decided I wanted to do music, my uncle was like, "You need to get your life together. Like, what are you doing here? Like, what do you want to do?" And I was like, I don't know, musician." And he's like, "Okay, so what's the plan?" And I was like, "I don't know, like maybe like like go on tour or something like that." And he goes, "Well, nobody knows who you are here, so why would you go somewhere else where people don't know you?" That's how we came up with the idea of street performing. Because
Yeah, I mean, you got to go. I don't think you're going to get anywhere by staying, with the comfortable group of people that you've known your whole life. Like you have to kind of fly the coop a little bit and leave the nest and see what's out there. So I think that's great that you hit the road and
no, I didn't. I did not hit the road. I stayed. But I mean,
like
in the city.
Performed out like
Okay.
in front of strangers.
Yes,
like
you.
instead of staying at like the local one bar. Like when I started
Sure.
stand up, I would go to the same one place.
Well, you don't have a lot of options. What options do you have as a
open mics? When you start, you go to open mics everywhere, and there are a lot of comedy open mics in San Francisco, which is was a great thing. Now there aren't, but because of
They're
COVID.
not? Oh well, okay.
Yeah, bars are closed. So,
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I've heard this before, and I definitely feel it a bit from my end. Is I've heard that musicians want to be comics and comics want to be musicians.
Totally, I feel that. Yeah. I feel like I'd throw athletes in there too.
What do athletes want to be?
Like athletes want to be musicians or comedians. Like they all kind of like fan out on each other's work because part of them wishes they could do. Like I wish I could dunk.
Like Drake.
Yeah, Drake wishes he could dunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely wish I could just sing. Oh my god, that'd be the coolest thing ever.
You could. Bro, I used to be so bad. I'm actually, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's a muscle. In my opinion, I think that the only way I got even where I'm at is just from doing it 5 days a week.
Damn. What would you do? Like in your room?
No, dude, that's from street performing. I used to
really
like 5 days a week. Yeah, dude. I'd get a little wagon,
and you'd go do it.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, bro. I used to get so anxious. The anxiety level and I've pretty much always been I would say fairly accurate at gauging my skill level. Like I was never like, dude, you're awesome when I wasn't. Like I was always like, oh, that was really kind of weak. And I could always feel it while it's happening.
Yeah.
So when you're standing in the street and people are just like walking by you, ultimately, like their first reaction is going to be like, "Who's this guy standing in the street?" Like, and you have to prove yourself, and you know that. Like when you get on stage, everybody's eating dinner and having drinks and taking shots, and they're like, you get on stage, and they're like, "All right, motherfucker, what do you have for us? What do you have for us?"
Especially open mics. I mean, like when you start, people aren't putting you on good shows, and when you want to get into comedy, you picture it as like, man, I can't wait to do what Chris Rock's doing, like sold out audience. That looks so fun. It's like, yeah, it's really fun, but you got to go through a lot of shit to get to that point.
And it's not exactly super supportive, is it? They're not like, oh, look, we have a nice young man coming up to try some stand up. No, it's like, all right, buddy, let's see what you.
Especially when you start. Yeah, I mean, I've opened for some people whose fans are like rabid lovers of anything associated with the headliner they came to see. And
like can you say names?
Yeah, like David Tell or
oh god, okay,
Chris Hardwick. Like Chris Hardwick's like, you want to talk about like podcasts and Nerdist and all that stuff. Like his fans like were so awesome. or like
I'm
Joey,
embarrassed to admit
Joey
I've never
Diaz.
listened to his stuff.
Yeah, well, his stand up is not as it's not really that known, but like yeah, he's hosted a ton of things, and I mean he just has like a really huge following. Brendan
Right.
Schaub and Joey Diaz, like their fans are just like
Dude,
like
I'm a massive Fighter and the Kid fan.
oh yeah.
I'm a
So
huge
like
fan of those.
they're sorry, my texts are coming in.
Good.
Their audience is Jesus Christ.
Yeah, their audience is like me, which is like just loves that kind of love all the guys that appear on the show, girls too, whatever.
Yep, exactly. They God, are you hearing that?
No, is that CAA?
Are you hearing that right now?
Yeah, we're hearing it.
Okay, hold on.
Got the agency blowing you up. What is Phil saying? I can't read it from here. Phil, we had
Here
to
we
change
go.
my monitor so I can't see anything. Dude, the first time I heard you, I was like, this guy is good, and you did a
A
sublime
sublime request. Well,
Dude,
see,
I
there
think
you
this
go,
was-
dude. That's right. You're your own worst critic.
I ain't got no crystal ball, 'cause I had $1 million, but I spent it all. If I could find that hider and that Sancho that she found, well, I pop a cap in Sancho and I slap her down. Well, I really wanna know, my baby. What I really wanna say is there's just one way back. My soul left away.
Dude,
Sublime for Phil.
that.
There it is. That's the
Um,
thing with the music. It's like it's so easy to just like it's already written. I can just do it. You know what I mean? And comic does not have that. You do, but you don't.
Yeah, it's like the package is the product is your personality in a lot of
Which
ways.
is so much cooler. Okay, not cooler, but it's so cool.
Yeah, but it's scary because then people are saying they don't like you. I mean, it is your material, but you know, I've seen people with good jokes that just they weren't that likable, and the audience is like, I don't like you, and it's such a shitty like.
So you think like you could like somebody could take the joke from that person and put it into a different person, and it would be better.
Definitely. Yeah, I think there are people that are better writers and people that are better performers, but
What do you think of people that have what do you think of comedians that have staff writers and stuff like that?
I think they must be busy. Like you got to be famous but you know what? There are some comedians I've seen that they just can't write their own jokes, and they've gotten really good at performing what the jokes that they got from a writer or paid or bought. Yeah. And it's like you can't hate on it. We're all trying to, you know,
It's commerce, dude.
figure out
like,
what we're good at here. And
you can. I'm going to take the position of hating on it, and here's why.
okay.
Because a lot of the people that I like really respected growing up, as far as I was a massive music fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like guys like Sublime or Weezer or Bob Marley, or you know, these are the artists that are creating the songs from their hearts and then bringing them to the world,
Yeah.
right? Then
Yeah.
when you get up to, you know, Justin Bieber, who biggest pop star of all time aside from Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying neither of these guys were talented. They're obviously freaking crazy talented.
Yeah.
But what would a Justin Bieber song sound like if Justin Bieber wrote it himself to the best of his ability? And I think that it's really special when you hear a song. I'm not saying I love collaborating. I love working with somebody else. But to go for real from a fresh, like, I'm really just taking the song from you and then performing it as the artist because this is business. It
Yeah.
just makes everything so corporate and
But let me counter with
weird.
this.
All right, go.
People are really good songwriters and they don't test well, you know,
They
like
don't look like
audiences.
your neighbor across the street.
Yeah, exactly. They might just not have the charisma that a Justin Bieber has. But now through Justin, they're able to make millions of dollars off a dope song they wrote.
You're right.
Like,
Now
why?
I'm back to loving Justin Bieber.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that guy's out here doing God's work. No wonder he's so religious.
I don't know, dude. There's just something cool. Like, what about
It's
Kurt
definitely
Cobain,
cooler.
man?
It's definitely cooler. I'll give you that. It's cooler
Yeah.
when it's the songs are coming from you. But
Right.
Yeah, life.
The
Paula
coolest
said life
dudes.
stories are the best. Justin has no personality.
Say it again.
She said life stories are the best. Justin has no personality. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the guy, but let me tell you this, if I was the guy writing songs and Justin was like, Zach, I love your work, I wouldn't be hating on his personality. Like he'd be like,
Yeah.
we would be working together in a heartbeat if I was in a position where
You're 100% correct, and I would definitely do the same thing.
yeah.
I think I'm just like what am I bitter? Am I bitter? Is that what it is?
You just have your opinions. I think it's good to have opinions. And this is like what I saw Chappelle at the Punchline like 2 years ago, and he was joking about like everyone's so afraid to be wrong now. And it's like have an opinion and it might not be right. Like he kept saying during his stand-up set, like, I may be wrong. Like he's like, keep in mind, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
He's formulating his opinion on stage.
Yeah, and you sharpen your opinion as you go. And you start with the stance one way and it shifts through dialogue. And somehow like society, we got away from that. And we're also scared to fucking
You're so
have
right.
the
Well,
wrong opinion.
we're scared to speak out in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like an already, held opinion, unless we already know that this is going to obviously,
Yeah.
it's almost like it's like pandering practically.
Yeah.
So to come up with
totally.
anything, and then you got the opposite side, which is the people that are always trying to be controversial,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
which is
It's that to me is like the most hack shit. Like I hate that. I actually hate on
just
that
flip whatever it is that everybody else is saying on its head.
Right. That they just want to stir up the fucking, kick up dust and cause a scene. And it's like, all right, wow, you're the edgiest person I know, man. You
Right.
sleep easy knowing you said what no one wanted to say. Like I would see comedians like that, and I would try being like that when I started, where they weren't worried about being funny. They wanted to just say something that made people like, oh my god, like that's
Howard Stern, for instance, like shock jock type shit. No.
Yeah, but like I don't know, Howard Stern. I think I like that because it's I don't know why I compartmentalize that in like a.
I
different,
love Howard Stern, yeah, for sure. But I
like,
mean, but it is a bit.
It's not funny.
Say it again.
It's not funny sometimes when your whole point was to get a rise out of people, not to bring laughter to a comedy show. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I didn't watch the new Jim Jeffries special, but I saw the clip that's on Netflix or the how they showed like the highlight clip.
Mm-hmm.
And his thing was like, look it, not every joke is gonna work out, but the intention is always to be funny. It's kind of like when a pilot takes off from the airport and then accidentally flies into a mountain. It wasn't like I was trying to fly into this mountain. My idea was to fly over the mountain and land you on the other side. I just happened to accidentally crash into it. So it's not, you can just kind of get caught up and make a terrible joke that offends a bunch of people.
Yeah. I mean, we're all taking risks always. And so having people watch you is you're exposed to a bunch of people being like, I don't like that. And now I don't like you. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I got to keep doing what I'm doing though. Like I'm not.
Word up.
You can't live every day for trying to get everyone to love you.
It's true, but we'll try. I'm going to keep trying. Lorenzo, let's play some trivia with Zach, and then I'm sure he's super busy. It's Sunday. I appreciate you coming on and actually being so responsive and doing this, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. This show's awesome.
Thanks, dude. And thank you, producer Lorenzo, for facilitating.
Yeah, Lorenzo, you're an angel.
He gives a thumbs up. So we have some trivia. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know how many questions do we have altogether?
We have about 10.
10 questions. Let's play first to 3 wins.
Do I get help from the listeners here in the comment section?
No, don't look at the comments.
Okay.
Well, they might just mislead you.
Oh yeah, okay. It's like phoning
So
a friend.
maybe do look at the comments.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna let you go first since you're the guest. I suppose you're the guest. The Statue of Liberty was given. What the? This guy has a bachelor's degree. I never even went to college. This is Zach. You can read that, correct?
Statue of Liberty was given to the U.S. by which country?
By the way, if he answers it wrong, do I get a chance to make it up?
Sure.
I think I know this.
Okay.
France.
Yeah. Dang. That's
Yeah.
one for Zach, which I'm glad, by the way, I'm glad you spell your name with a K and not a H. That always just kind of rubs me the wrong way. All right. So Lorenzo marked down 1 for
Yes.
Zach.
Thank you, Lucy, trying to help me out here. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I can't see any of the comments. We lost my monitor.
And Paula said that's just being a pussy. Just have fun. I think she was talking about trying to appease everyone. I love it. I agree.
Ugh.
Pussy shit.
Let's go. I'm ready. Let's show the world what I can
Next
do.
question.
The average human body contains how many pints of blood?
Damn, that's harder than mine.
Dude, that's hard. Lorenzo's sister just walked in. She is about to be a doctor of some sort, an animal doctor.
Man.
So I'm gonna hold up some numbers on my hand, and this isn't cheating. Is it? I'm gonna say pints. What's a pint? How much is this? This is
It's
not
like a
a pint
beer.
is 6. This is 1.3 pints. I gotta at least have at least 25 of these in me. That sounds like too much.
I think
I'm
it's
gonna
more
say.
than that.
You think it's more than that?
Yeah. I don't know what the number is, but
I think this is a lot harder than your question.
oh yeah.
I'll say that much. All right. Okay. I'm gonna say that the average human has between. Can I get a between? Because humans are
Okay,
not.
okay. Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna say between 25 and 32 pints of blood. Not even close.
9 pints of blood.
Whoa.
Wait,
Dude.
how many pints of beer does the average human have?
Yeah.
Well,
Damn,
how
I
many did
do
you
not
have?
understand measurements.
Yeah, I don't know. This the metric system? I'm not even sure about that part. All right, so far I'm losing. You know what, Zach? Next time you should play me in a spelling bee because
Can you
we've
spell?
done spelling.
Oh my god.
I'm an awful speller.
Oh.
All right, so the next question.
Okay.
What word can go before decision, personality, and second?
What word can go before decision, personality? And
Is this for me? Is this for you?
Yes. This is for Zach.
Does anybody else not understand what this question means?
So it's like
I
basically
completely
a
get
prefix
it.
to a word.
I
You
know
what
the
I mean?
answer. I already got it.
Wait,
Alright.
but can you before you just slam dunk on me? Can you please help me understand what this question even says? I don't understand it.
It's like there's a term that goes blank decision, blank personality, and blank second. So what word can fill in that blank? For all three.
Can I think about it first
Yeah.
before you just give me like 10 or 15
Because
minutes?
I'm confident. There could be another answer out there, but I know at least one of them.
Oh, it's a word, not a prefix. Oh, I got you. I got it.
There you go.
But I never would have understood the frickin' question without your help.
All right.
Can I answer for you?
Yes.
Is it, I want to look. If I don't want to be on my losing team anymore. If you can't beat them, join them.
Come over here, dude. Come over to the
Thanks,
dark
dude.
side.
Is it split? Thank you, team Zach and Sam.
You guys both get
No.
Oh,
another
yeah.
10 points.
I'm trying to think of another one like hot
Hot decision, hot personality,
hot second. Be there in a hot second. I don't think it will.
Can we give Zach extra points for that?
Sure.
Judges?
Zach gets
Or-
1.5 and you get 0.5.
What about bad? Bad person.
Bad decision,
Bad.
bad second.
That was
I
a
don't
bad
think there's a
second
bad
2
second.
seconds ago.
Yeah. All right. Oh, sloppy. Lucy. That's a good one.
All right.
Lucy.
Sloppy second. Oh,
That is fire.
Lucy, if anybody has if we have anything we can send to Lucy, Lucy, you just won.
Lucy,
won.
that's 100 points right there. That's
That's 100.
So good.
Wow.
All right.
What a
She's on the
genius.
list.
What a genius.
Are you ready?
Sloppy seconds. That's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, not the best, but like, you know what I mean? That's the best answer.
First is the worst. All right.
All right. Now it's Sam's turn. All right, we're gonna go a little bit easier on you. So you know you have difficulties. The beaver is the national emblem of which country?
I don't care, but listen to this though, Zach. There's a school down the street from here.
Mhm.
It's called Wood Middle School,
Okay.
and its full name is Will C. Wood, not William C. Wood. It's Will C. Wood,
Oh, that's funny.
and their
Never noticed that.
and their mascot is the Beavers, which, as you know, beaver is slang term for your favorite word, pussy.
Yeah.
It's the it's your wife's favorite word. We've discussed.
Right. Right.
But it's the Will C. Wood Beavers.
Wow.
That is so
Did
funny.
you know I went there for a year?
That
So
is-
it's true. It's as real.
Investigate the people behind this school. What is going
Just
on?
a couple of pranksters. Oh wait, so somebody wants to know, or the question was what?
Oh.
Oh,
The beaver is the national emblem of which country, not which school. Get it into.
Oregon. Okay, it's got to be Canada. There's no way it's not Canada or Norway or.
You
yeah.
are correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said like
This is
15
your
things.
first legit point.
This is the first. That's the first full point I've gained in any game that we've ever
Any
played.
game.
Glad to be a part of it.
That's good. That's good.
So now the score is 2 to 1.5.
The score is 2.5 to 1.5.
How did
Yeah,
he?
the
How,
bonus.
how did he get a 0.5?
I don't remember.
How did he get a 0.5?
He got
Well,
you had like a second word that worked well with those.
Oh
words.
yeah, but nothing was as good as Lucy's sloppy.
It
so-
was Lucy's still in the lead. Okay, would you like another question?
We're going to 5. I've changed the rules.
Okay, this is fun. This is fun. Okay,
Alright.
we are going back to Zach
Okay.
with a harder question.
Ooh, that's a lot of words.
It is.
What kind? Can you read it out loud, please?
What kind of person shall not be honored on a U.S. postal stamp, according to the U.S. Postal Service and the Citizen Stamp Advisory Committee?
What kind of person?
So,
Kind
what
of
kind of person
person.
is not allowed to be on a stamp?
A kind of person.
Oh. Okay, if you mess this up, I think I've got an idea.
A kind of person.
Be
shall
careful. This is really tumultuous, tense times here, Zach. I don't want you to make any mistakes here on live television.
I would. I want to
Beat you
say
by millions.
a non-U.S. citizen,
Oh, he's smart.
but I feel like I've seen like a Gandhi stamp or something. You know, like I'll go non-U.S. citizen, but yeah. Phil says
Yeah.
pedo, which I think should be a law. I won't
We're
for
actually-
that if that's on the table, but
You didn't see the Jeffrey Epstein stamp?
got a whole book, baby. Those are valuable.
If they're a dead pedophile, they'll be allowed on the stamp. It is a living person is not.
Oh,
allowed on a
living.
stamp.
Wow,
So it has to
really?
be a
So Jeffrey's still eligible.
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So
I'm just glad you got one wrong. Thank God.
Yeah,
That was
you
a
have,
tough
you have a
one.
chance to
That was
redeem
that
yourself.
that would be my my guess as well.
All right, we're gonna go for a nice.
By the way, for the next one, if somebody gets one wrong, the other person has a chance to do the rebuttal answer
Okay.
Okay,
for the next
I'll
one.
leave that. All right.
I never would have got that correct, but
And we are back to Sam.
okay.
Our question is, what is a baby kangaroo called? Nice, fun, light one.
Oh, Joey.
I think that's right.
You are right.
I was gonna
We're
say
in a tie.
Wallaby or yeah, Joey.
Thank you, Steve Irwin.
And Lucy Maldonado got it right. And Paula, you guys are doing well. You guys are tied at 2.5 points.
Oh hell yeah.
Never before, Zach. If you get beat by me, I don't even know if it's a beat or beaten. If you get beat or beaten by me, You should feel bad for the rest of the day.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna be like lowest on the totem pole here, or highest, whatever one's
Or my
best.
favorite guest. It depends how you look at it.
Okay,
Yeah, give me some Sam cred.
I gotta start focusing now.
All right.
Oh shit.
And the next question, going to Zach,
'Kay.
is what does the H stand for in the medical abbreviation ADHD?
I thought you were gonna say, what does the H stand for in Jesus H Christ? I've always wanted to know.
I'm adding that to the list.
Hyper.
And
Hyperactive?
Ooh,
Something hyper.
What are we saying here? How close does it have to be?
Okay, I'm gonna go hyperactive.
I'm gonna give you a half point. It's actually hyperactivity.
Oh,
Whoa,
So,
that's
like-
like I think I feel like that's a like a 80% point.
Yeah. Okay.
dude, I should
okay.
get 0.75 at
Let's
least.
do 7.5. Yeah, just keep it nice and simple. Where's my pen?
I like how you guys work.
All right, so you're in the lead, Zach.
Okay.
And we're back to Sam.
Hey, do you think it's possible, Zach, that can we get paid to just do trivia games online?
I
Like,
would
I feel like
love
I feel like I'm cut out for this.
I love fun facts, and I'm not afraid to sound dumb. Let's do it.
If only, can you figure out the how we get money part?
Yeah, I'll work on that, and
All
then
right,
you
thanks.
just come up with questions and bell sounds.
I'm having fun giving the questions. If you want an announcer of your own, I'll
Yeah, Lorenzo, you're
You're
already.
doing great.
All right, and so the score, I have to do a calculation. The score is 3.25 to 2.5.
Okay.
And Lucy still has, was it 10?
Yeah.
I think 10, okay. Oh, but no, she also got the other question. So,
It's 10. That's max.
what is Lucy not touching with a 9-foot pole?
Epstein, maybe?
Right. In hyperactivity. Okay, Lucy's doing pretty well with 13.
Yeah, but we don't know if Lucy's got her Google open. You know, we can all find an answer no matter.
Sure. You know,
Yeah.
Zach, with this software, we could actually we didn't
We should
plan
bring her in.
we didn't plan it out. We could bring her in. I think we're getting a little bit deep into the show to do it right now. I think we should wrap this incredible segment up here at
next
some point,
trivia.
and then maybe we'll bring her in next time. But we could just bring anybody in, really.
Yeah.
So all right. So is it who just went? That was Zach.
It is back to Sam.
That was Zach with the failure of a 0.75 answer.
I'll take it.
You suck.
Plus.
Back to Sam. Our question is, what term is used to describe food that has been prepared according to Jewish dietary laws? A lot of big words.
Easy. Al dente. No, I'm just kidding.
You
It's
really are
kosher.
Italian.
All right. You did get it.
Thank you very
No,
much.
it's kosher.
Yeah, I got it. I got it right though.
Yeah. Sam got it right.
Oh, you
Can we
said
get some points subtracted? Yeah, I said
Yeah,
I said
he
kosher.
said the first one was
Oh.
a joke. I was thinking of disqualifying, but I think it's safe to give him a point.
Actually, can we take some points off of Zach for?
Wait,
For
you cut out.
interrupting
It's not my
Sam.
fault.
We can't hear each other when we talk over each other, so we have to talk one at a time.
Okay. I see. I thought you got a bell for al dente, and I'm like, what kind of what kind of propaganda is this show spreading?
It's the new Jew.
All right. Sam is in the lead by 0.25 points. So
You're
you really
kidding
gotta,
me.
You gotta redeem
This is
yourself
never.
here.
Is
Zach?
Lorenzo? You're not messing with me, are you?
Nah,
Is it because you took the proper amount of pointage off of Zach's score that I asked you to take off?
I didn't even do that, and you're still leading.
We'll take off the points that. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Our next question.
Okay.
This is for Zach to redeem yourself.
To redeem.
Was who was the U.S. president?
Oh
during World War II?
no!
Oh shit!
World War One.
I know like 4 presidents.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with FDR.
That sounds like a good guess. To me. Okay, can I go?
All right, we get the second chance for Sam. Yeah, go for it.
Wait, you just said FDR, didn't you?
Yeah.
You get half a point if you can get this right.
Fucking hell. Hold on. Truman.
All right. Wait.
It's a president. I know that's a president.
And you are wrong.
Yeah.
The answer,
Woodrow Wilson.
Teddy
Yes.
Roosevelt.
You're right.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Woodrow Wilson. You got a quarter point.
Hell
You
yeah!
guys are tied.
Dog.
Fighting for everything I can get here. Scrap.
All right. What is it? 350. A 3.5.
3.5.
You?
It's 3.5 to 3.5.
Slowly climbing.
That's what I'm talking about. That is
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Now it is Sam's turn.
Okay.
Our question. According to legend, what was the name of King Arthur's magician advisor?
Now, I'm going to know this one because I'm old enough to have watched some Disney movies as a kid, but I bet you Lorenzo never saw Sword in the Stone.
One of my favorites.
I think I read a book or something as a kid.
It's Merlin. One of the most famous wizards of all time. Thank you. Second only to well, it's like it goes Dumbledore, Gandalf, then Merlin. Those are the three wizards that there are.
The three wizards with long beards.
Yes, if you can name one more wizard besides Harry Potter, like you know what I'm talking about, like a real ass wizard with a beard and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like,
Yeah, that's not full wizard yet. Anyways,
all right. So it's
4.5.
4.5, coming in close.
Damn.
All right. This next question is going to be brought to you by our guest vet student, and it's going to be not super difficult. Like it's not some crazy.
Lorenzo,
calculation.
why are you leaving? Is it because you're thirsty?
No,
Did I just hear you
I'm
said that
leaving.
you need a drink?
We ran out of questions on the list here.
Oh, damn, we need a tiebreaker
We need a
question.
tiebreaker.
For this list, we we require a full book to get to 5 points.
Zach, hey, dude, before this gets any worse, thank you so much for being on the show. And I knew you were gonna be a great guest just from the 15-second clip I watched.
Dude,
Thank you
this
so
is
much
fun.
for coming
Thank
on.
you, man. Of course.
Hell
Any-
yeah. So if you're watching from my channel, please go follow Zack Chapaloni.
Yep. Come check out our show
CHA.
every Thursday. Hesby Street.
Hesby Street every Thursday. I'll be checking it out. Can I
Yeah.
be a guest on your podcast?
Yeah, definitely. Well, we did one episode where we had a person like call in and
Oh,
it's
okay.
bad with delays. Like our tech is not good here. So if you're in LA and want to come by and you don't have COVID, we'd be down to have you on. But it wasn't funny when fun because we're all like leaning into our, rinky dink
Gotcha.
laptop setup and it was just a bad idea.
Just kind of a hassle. This
But
isn't
yes,
bad
you're
though, right?
No, this is great. I like this.
So we're at 4.5 to 4.5, I believe, right now. You know what? This is what I want to do. I would never concede to a tie, but I think on today's episode we're going to concede to a tie and call this just a good show and a good chunk of this man's life that he just gave up to be here with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Zack Chapaloni, you can
Thank you,
follow
guys.
him on Facebook and Instagram. It's very simple. You just look up his name, Zack Chapaloni. We put it in the description there. It does cost a couple bucks to run this show. Lorenzo's very expensive. So if you feel like donating, you can. I've got a Venmo. I've got a PayPal. They're both Sam Johnson Live. I'm guessing Zach does too.
Yeah, at Zack Chaplin. But if you guys just want to message me, I'll get you free tickets to the show and you can come watch and, donate shots to a comic. It's a fun time. If you like stand-up comedy, come do that.
Tell you, so they donate a shot when you're, dude. That sounds like.
And it comes in on the chat, and then we got to pour it and drink it, and we all get drunk and try to keep doing our
Whose
set.
idea was that? That's fucking genius.
Yeah, I thought of it from someone asking if he could donate money for drinks, and I was like, you know what? We should just open up a shot donation thing. And so we all Venmo. We all have people Venmo, and like friends hop on, and everyone. It's a Zoom show, so you can kind of see everyone. we encourage everyone to turn their cameras on. So it feels like we're all partying and
Yo, dude, I'm gonna view one of these. I don't think I can do this Thursday, but I'm gonna do the next one for sure.
every Thursday. Just message me, and people here who are listening, if you want to just message me, I can shoot you the link, give you free entry. First time's always free.
Badass, dude. You creep.
It's like old cigarette dealer thing, right? It's like, don't you remember that?
I think it was a
First one's free.
I think it was a different kind of
What?
product.
Just
Okay. Oh yeah.
first fuck's free? Is that what you're saying?
Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was the show, and thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. Hey Zach, do me a favor. We're gonna hang up now on the viewers, but if you could just stay there for a second,
Okay.
just so I can say give you a kiss goodbye and all that kind of thing.
Love that.
3, 2, 1. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.